No matter what platform you're watching this on, this is part two. And I think each channel actually have an end times deep study in the playlist. Except for I think my main channel. I don't think I put the last one in there, but I'll go back and see if I do have an end times study. Let me check real quick. Yeah, and I even created a new playlist, even though I already had an end times playlist. So I'll just put it on both of them. But this is basically part two to what I did today. I left off mingling all that, mingling with the three verses that explain that it's total human body possession, which is Daniel 2:41 through 43. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, the final kingdom, part of potter's clay, which of course represents humans per Romans 9:11 through 24, where Paul explains the fairness of God choosing his from before the foundation of the world, which is grace because grace means favor. It says part of the potter's clay. So the final kingdom is part human and part of iron. And the iron represents machinery all the way through technology, the computer, the ghost in the machine, which is that the demonic spirits are no longer in crystal balls or Ouija boards. They're in the technology. The kingdom, what is known as AI, and we understand all the false narratives Mystery Babylon puts out about what AI is, but it's the Ghost in the Machine per the album by the Police in 1981 that came out on October 2nd, the Donnie Darko day, titled Ghost in the Machine. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Another one of their songs. But I think off that album was Spirits in the Material World. And that's all about that Gnostic world of the material world and Sophia and the Gnostic. I can't think of what they call them. Demiurge, demiurge, because the word deluge, which means a flood. The demiurge, the Gnostic demiurge, I guess. I don't know. Demiurge. Artesian figure like responsible for fashioning and maintaining the physical universe. The Gnostics adopted the term demiurge. Anyway, and that's actually the God of the Bible, but they speak of him as being this guy that doesn't really know that there's other gods bigger than him, and it's just they got this whole thing. Anyway, as you saw the feet and the toes, part of potter's clay, humans, and part of iron, the fallen angels and the technology. The kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of iron, because it will be extremely strong and powerful, of course, per previous video. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. So they're going to mix themselves together. Like I told you, it's total human body possession. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, that's the fusion, the total human body possession. So the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken because the humans, just like in the movie Venom, when they were entered and taken over by the entity, the human host started to die off. And in the movie The Exorcist, Reagan was dying. And what receives eternal torment day and night forever and ever? Those that take the mark, it's fallen angels. Humans don't receive eternal torment. And whereas thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay, or the technology mixed with humans, or the AI ghost in the machine, mark of the beast, possessing the humans, here's the kicker. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. They're going to overtake the body. But they shall not cleave to one another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. The human host will eventually die off. At what point, I am not sure. During God's wrath, uh, moments after I have no idea. but that's why they can't die. Fallen angels don't die. And you remember they wanted to die, but they couldn't die because they were being tormented and tortured. And it says death fled from them. They could not die. And that's why. And they said to the mountains, fall on us, and death fled from them. The mountain. I don't know if that's it or not. And he said to the mountains, the rocks, fall on us, from the Lamb that sitteth on the throne of the wrath. Let me find it for you real quick. Revelation 9:6. And in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them because they're possessed. Fallen angels don't die. They have no control over their bodies. The fallen angels will be using the human body as an avatar. Look for part 1. If this is on Facebook, well, it's too late because the other one will be posted and this will be in the top comment. So anyway, love you. Glad you're here. Watch all of the first part. It's amazing.